heard y'all made a really big mess and that someone's gotta clean up after you. Did you do a lot of pooping? You pooping nonstop last night? I think you were. For those of you who do not know, this is my 3x7 CNC cage, which houses my trio of piggies. We've got Winston, my neutered male, and his girlfriends, Fifi and Ariel. Now, even though this cage is really big and there's only 3 piggies inside of it, for some reason, my piggies know how to get every square inch super messy. You guys can see we've got so much poop everywhere. All their items are thrown around as well. They've done a great amount of loving, and by loving, I mean pooping in their litter box, so that needs to get changed out as well. And all in the corners, you guys can see they are well loved. But this truly is the reality of being a guinea pig owner. These boogers are so messy. They need cleaning constantly, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'm giving it to you guys raw. This is the true reality. I have to clean up after them constantly. In this video, I'm gonna give you guys my cleaning routine along with the items that I use. So sit down, relax, and let's start cleaning. Before we begin though, I did have 2 packages that arrived, I'm assuming from 2 of you guys. So let's go ahead and open these up and see what's inside. We're gonna start off with the one that comes in the bag. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, it's literally what I ordered. Okay, well, I literally thought this was from one of you guys. I literally just ordered some clips for sewing. Not that exciting. And then also some rotary blades for my cutter to cut the fleece. That's embarrassing. Well, hopefully this one is from one of you guys, because I don't remember ordering anything this big, so I feel like it has to be. I'm like 99% sure. Oh, it is! Oh, someone hooked up the piggies and also the buns, because I see something for the buns as well. Thank you for all that you do. I really enjoy watching your videos. Enjoy your gift from Leeta. I hope I'm saying that right. Leeta Young. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much, Leeta. That is so freaking sweet. She hooked up the piggies and also the buns, because this is for the buns right here, with literally so much goodness. We've got some Selective Naturals grain-free guinea pig food. My guinea pigs go nuts over this food. This is actually one of their favorites, and funny enough, I was actually running low, so this could have not came at a more perfect time, so thank you. Also have some Oxbow Botanical Hay. This is the 15-ounce bag right here. This I love to give as a little treat and actually sprinkle on top of their normal hay, which is orchard grass. The piggies also go nuts over this. This is one of their favorites as well, so I'm sure they're going to enjoy this. The goodies just keep on coming. We've got some Oxbow Simple Rewards apple and banana. I actually wish I opened this up sooner because I actually ordered these exact treats last night, but I guess more the merrier. Also, I guess with having 13 piggies, I go through these really fast. My piggy Lennon goes nuts over apples, so she will go crazy over these. We've also got some Oxbow Natural Science Papaya Support. These I've actually seen, but I've never actually gotten them for my own piggies. These are the Selective Naturals, so same brand as the pellets, but these are the Meadow Loops made with Timothy hay and thyme. These do say that they are made for rabbits. They're also made for guinea pigs, so the trio will definitely be getting one of these today. And then last but not least, I cannot believe she got us this. These are one of the mats that I use for my rabbits. These are my absolute favorite. Milo and Vinny are actually in need of a cleaning, so I probably will just end up using this the next time that I do it. These are really great to put down on your flooring to have traction for your buns that are also waterproof, so they're protected. Also, not to mention, she got my favorite color, right? Tan. I love tan for all my animals, so I will definitely be using this. Thank you so much. I am definitely gonna have some very happy piggies and buns on my hands. We're gonna go ahead and get to cleaning, and then very excited for this portion because I did not expect this, but we're gonna go ahead and give them some of their new items. So let's begin. First and foremost, I get this question so freaking much. It's kind of insane at this point, but I get it on Instagram and also here on YouTube. That is, what vacuum do I use? Here is my tried and true trusty dusty vacuum right here. This is a rigid shop vac. I believe this one is the, I always get it twisted, either the 12 or the 14 gallon. Lighting's kind of weird, so I'm gonna actually move you guys over. This one is my favorite because obviously it's really big, really hefty, but they do have a lot of other versions of this which are a little bit smaller, and I don't like them because the hose on them is just really tiny. So when it comes to vacuuming poop and hay, if this thing is too small, it will get clogged very easily, which I have seen with my friends who do have the smaller vacuum. I like this one because the nozzle on here is really girthy, as you guys can obviously see. The smaller ones are just way too small and get clogged really easily. This one like hardly ever clogs. Now I will say when it comes to using Timothy hay, this tends to like have a little bit more of a trouble with actually sucking it up, and that's only because Timothy hay tends to be a little bit crunchier, a little bit harder, so it just doesn't go as easy into the nozzle. But I feed my piggies orchard grass and this has no troubles whatsoever actually vacuuming it up. This is a total joke, but honestly this thing is very powerful to the point where you could probably suck up your guinea pig. Please do not do that. Please don't use it around your guinea pigs, especially if you have babies. Probably not an adult, but if you do have babies, like the baby would just go and then you would have to like deal with that. So please be careful. A lot of people also ask me, like, how are your piggies not scared of this? Because yes, it is fairly loud. When I first turned it on the first time that I got it, I was like, this thing sounds like a jet engine. I don't even think I'll be able to get used to it. But my piggies have been around this for close to over like 2.5 years. So honestly, they've gotten used to the sound. I promise you, if you use this around your piggies enough, they will get used to it. Now my piggies are past the point where it's just like they're not used to it. They actually like it. And I will actually catch the piggies popcorning when they hear the vacuum on and actually sucking up their poop and their hay. My piggies are a little bit weird, especially I'm looking at Winston right now. He is a big popcorner when I start spot cleaning his cage with his vacuum. So yeah, this thing is my absolute baby. I got it for like $120 at Home Depot. Any of those like normal like home vacuums, they don't really do a good job. I've tried the handheld, those get really clogged easily, and also the pitch of like the sound that it gives off is just way too high and it actually scares my piggies. So yeah, this is the only thing that I end up using. Let's go ahead and start cleaning. It looks like a poop explosion had went off. I didn't end up actually spot cleaning last night, which is why it looks pretty crazy, so I apologize, but honestly, that probably makes for a more satisfying video to watch. So first thing that I like to do is actually remove everything from the cage, which is kind of like hidey houses and toys. That way, it's just a little bit easier for me to actually work around the piggies and just do my normal cleaning routine. So we'll just start by taking out everything from their cage. These piggies have so many toys. I like to spoil them with as many as I possibly can. We've also got this really well-loved Timothy kebab, which is completely empty. I didn't really pay any mind to the apple wood stick, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. Hi, Mr. Winston. Hi, buddy. Gonna start to get excited once he knows that the vacuum's gonna come on. So I like to work on one side of the cage while my piggies are on the other. Now they will kind of come over here when they want to, which is totally fine. But I do find kind of gently persuading the piggies onto that side just helps my workflow a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually just roll up their pig mat, which has tons of their poop on it. Then I will just go ahead and empty this into my trash can off to the side. And then we will go ahead and take out that bath mat over there. Excuse me, Fifi. Thank you. And then for this part, all I'll do is just roll up their absorbent mat. And then kind of same dealio, just take this, roll it up, and then dump it all into the trash. And then as you guys can see, we've got some poop and hay over in this corner, and then just kind of little remnants of hay kind of everywhere throughout the cage. We've got the dust, what's left over from their Timothy kebab, and then again, just some little bits and pieces here and there. So now is the point to where I actually use my shop vac, and I'll just go ahead and suck up everything that is around the cage and get it nice and clean. Arguably, one of the most important parts is to sanitize their cage. So I end up just using a 50-50 mixture of white distilled vinegar and just plain water. And then I also have my paper towels. So I'll just go ahead and just start spraying this down. Honestly, getting it to the point where it's like really soaking wet. And then I will literally just go around the entire cage and wipe down the entire surface. These piggies are notoriously known for spraying their pee on the walls of the cage, so that's definitely a part that you do not want to neglect because there is so much urine on the walls. You'd be pretty surprised, these piggies can shoot their pee very high and very far, to the point where I will sometimes actually, and I do actually, have pee all the way up here, which is insane. Y'all are just crazy piggies. You're just peeing everywhere. All right, so once that side is sanitized, I'll just slide over their litter box. For this, I'll just spray it down over here. I like that my piggies are pretty calm throughout this process. I mean, my piggies have been with me for a pretty long time, a couple of years, depending upon their age, but I think they just kind of know me by now. You know, my piggies trust me, so even if I seem like a giant human being, which I am inside of their home, they are very relaxed. They're not running around, they're not going crazy, they're not, you know, banging into walls. I can definitely say that's how it was when I first got my piggies, but now my piggies have reached a point where they really do trust me, which is good. They're all nice and sanitized, and Fifi decided to kick out her hay, which is okay. I don't blame her because she is a long-haired piggy. You guys know this is my favorite product that we have on our shop. This is our absorbent mats. It has a really adorable pattern with actually my own piggies on it. And we actually, funny enough, have Ariel, who's right over there, and Fifi on it too, which is really cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and place this inside. Winston's obviously very excited, and Fifi is too, and Ariel's patiently waiting. So So we'll just slide this right here. Now this one is a little bit too short. It's a foot too short. So to fill in the gaps, I end up actually using the pig mat. Just gonna go ahead and lift this up. God, Ariel, you are so heavy. You got all hay on you. Yeah, you're looking crazy. Here, let's go. Go, go, go. Now she's gonna get hay everywhere, but that is okay. Come on. Oh, great. No one come in, please. Daddy's literally cleaning up. No, no, no. Okay. Take this out before it gets crazier. So I'm gonna be filling in this area with a pig mat. This is our mega pig mat, but it's actually folded in half, which is kind of nicer because it's a little bit more cushiony and soft for them. And then this space right here will be for the litter box. With some editing magic, we go from a dirty litter box to a clean litter box. We'll go ahead and place this inside. Already looking so much better. Now's the fun part when we kind of get to decorate the piggies' cages. So I'm gonna be using one of our super plush pig mats. It is winter over here in Jersey. And I want to keep my piggies nice and cozy and warm, and these do just that. So we'll just go ahead and place it over in this section right here. Also, my piggies like to poop and pee in the corners, so these just help to protect the absorbent mat from getting spoiled too fast. Then we'll go ahead and place their hay house right here. And then I have one of our mini pig mats in gray, which I'll put over here. These I like to put underneath all their hiding houses, because this is honestly where they spend most of their time. So where they spend most of their time, they're gonna be getting the messiest, because they'll be doing a lot of pooping there. And then we have their twig tunnel, which I'll put right over here. Winston's very excited. Winston, you kicking out Ariel? You guys can tell who's the boss of the cage. It's Mr. Winston. So right now I am just going ahead and sanitizing their bunk bed. I do cycle these bunk beds through some of my cages, so just because the other piggy scent is on it, I just want to go ahead and get it as clean as I possibly can. So I'll just go ahead and wipe off all the pee that they did on it and just all the other gross stuff. Now we'll take 2 of our piggy bunk bed pig mats, and we'll go ahead and line their bunk bed so that they're nice and cozy. We'll do one on top, one on bottom. These piggies don't really go to the top, but it does provide a nice little shade covering right there, so I like to put it still. And we'll go ahead and tuck this right in that corner right there. For a second, I thought Winston was actually gonna go up there. As you guys can tell, they love to argue over it. It's like their favorite item. Again, from the pig room. Alrighty. And then we are pretty much almost done, you guys. We have the fun part, which is to literally put all of their toys back. So I'll kind of just scatter these throughout the cage. They aren't big toy players, I won't even lie to you guys, but I still like to give them toys, like a lot of them, because, I don't know, I feel like randomly one day they're gonna be like, oh, what's this? And actually start playing with it. I mean, they have done a good amount of nibbling to this one, but in comparison to like my other piggies, they really don't really bother with the toys. They kind of just more so like the food. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and load up their litter box with some orchard grass hay. These piggies do a fair amount of eating since there are 3, so I do a nice big mound. I can guarantee you guys, as soon as I put this in, one of them's gonna rush right into it. There we go. Now, having a litter box, this kind of like defeats the purpose, because as you guys can see, they kind of just prop up their arms on top and then just kind of hang outside of the litter box. But occasionally they will jump in. Ariel is more of a litter box user than Winston and Fifi, so there is a decent amount of pooping on the outside of this, but at the same time, it does keep the hay nice and orderly, so I cannot complain about that. So here is an overview of their cage and what it looks like. I don't know, guys. I would die to live in here if I was a piggy. Looking at my cages, I get so excited because I feel like they're so cozy and there's so much to do. So again, we have our little hay hut right there for them to chew on and sleep in. We have our jumbo piggy bunk bed because these piggies are particularly big, so I have to make sure that I'm giving them one that's a decent size, and this is definitely big enough. We got our piggy bunk bed pig mats, nice and soft and cushiony for them. We've got them on their absorbent mat with this adorable pattern as well. We've got their super plush pig mat to keep their feet nice and cozy. We again have a variety of toys throughout the cage as well. We also have this twig tunnel, which Fifi just demonstrated. This is also very well loved. As you guys can see, they've done a fair amount of chewing on it. We've got their pig room canopy, as you guys can see, with our little engraved logo. A nice little shady hideout for them to hang out under. And then of course, we've got their kitchen area over here with their litter box. Again, these will be restocking in February, so get excited for that. Let's go ahead and give the piggies some of their new treats that we got. So we're gonna do the apple and banana ones. I feel like you really can't go wrong with these ones. I'm sorry about the shaky camera right now. Maybe we could actually just put you right there. That might be better. Did you guys want a treat? Move this really quickly. Oh, we got new treats. Oh, what's this? Do you want to smell it first? Guys, it smells literally so good. Oh, do you want one? Yes. Mr. Winston, you get one. Miss Fifi. Miss Ariel is currently occupied in her litter box right now, munching on her hay. I'll see if she wants one though still. Hey, Missy, did you want one? You smell it, I know you do. Look. Look. Hey, over here. Oh, yummy. Well, safe to say, they really like the treats because they are going to town right now. Is that good, Fifi? Is that yummies? Oh yeah. Nothing beats those crunchy noises, guys. It's like the best ASMR ever. Is that good, Winston? Yes. It's very yummy, isn't it? You want to say thank you for the treats? Thank you. But yeah, guys, that is my cleaning routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to leave this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every single week. And until then, I hope you and your piggies are happy, safe, and healthy. Bye, guys.